Hey everybody, Cheryl, Tito, lead Off Leash K9 Training. Over there we have Rico working on his duration in place. But this is the fourth session with Tito, and this is about what you want it to look like before you start calling it place. So let me show you here. Yes, I want to be able to walk by him. I want him to pause and look at me before I lead him on. I want him to do that. It's fine, totally fine. But when he's done, I don't want him to get off. A lot of times dogs will do this and then they go on getting off. It's like they distract themselves. Yes! But he stopped and looked at me, and that's what I liked. He's wearing a knee collar because we're working on his whining in the crate. That's a separate story, but no knee collar is happening right now. So I want him to look. He can do that. I don't care what he does. Yes! But then he stops and looks up at me. So however long this takes you, 2 sessions, 10 sessions, 30 minutes total. You shouldn't do 30 minutes at once, but 30 minutes over a few sessions. Every dog learns a little bit different. So he was just anticipating getting on there. I want him, he doesn't look at me a lot, so this is this guy's thing. I want him to slow down and pay attention and have my bodies cue him. I can drop the leash. I can walk around. Yes. So he clearly knows what I want is for him to look at me, lead him on. He can do what he wants there. At some point I might stop this later down the road, but right now I don't really care. He has some antics that he does with his owner, like trying to get her to play and such. But when your dog looks like this, like not getting off, and understands the expectation is to hang out on that place cup, it's time to start naming it what it is. Yes! Oops, sorry, bud. Sorry. I didn't mean to make you step on that. So now, sometimes I'm gonna mix this up. I might make him wait, if he does. Good. And then I'm gonna say the word place. He's trying to get food. You see, he knows it down, which is great. He knows to do that, but he's trying. So I'm going to say the word place, and then I'm going to give him everything I've been doing, which is kind of guiding him on with leash and or food and or my body. A cue. So when he looks at me, hey, place. Yes. And we kind of go back to that a little bit. And I'm going to go different directions. I don't need to keep going the same way. Place. Yes. And sometimes I'll just let him walk toward it. And if he's about to get on it, I'm going to call it what it is. So right here, when he's a foot away, place. Play with the leash a little bit. Let him do his antics if he wants. Nope. He was kind of biting at the leash in the place cot. Nope. Correction there, because he's gnawing at the place cot. This is a test. Nope. So I want to have him be more successful right now than corrections. Place. But we're still going to try these things. And if I do a correction like that was a correction, I said no. Gave him some leash pressure. Nope. Place. I mean, this is a little bit much. I shouldn't be doing this. But I'm going to try it anyway, because I think he's capable of it. He likes to get away with stuff. Good. Yes! So here we are, 4th session with this guy, maybe 30 minutes total, I don't know. Every dog's different. Every dog's at a different learning speed and capability. Place. Good. Yes! So that's what we've been doing with Rico earlier, and now Rico's just chilling out. He does have a tie back. You can see that on there. He's tied back to the wall. So he can't accidentally break place on his own, or self-reward is what I call it. I want him to realize when he's on that place cot, he needs to hang out there. Let's go. And this guy, his personality is such that I really want him to look at me for direction, because he doesn't do that a lot. Place. Yes. And the last thing I want to note is he knows a down. I've seen him do a down. His owner did a great job teaching him down. So if he didn't, I would spend time away from the place cot teaching him down before I put the two together. The expectation of place is to get on it and lie down, right? Like Rico's doing over there. He's actually kind of taking a nap. So that's the expectation in the big picture, but I will train place first, and then I'll treat you down, and then at some point we'll put the two together. Again, every dog is a different pace. They know different things. He knows a place. Sorry, he knows a down, he doesn't. So you got to factor in all those things, but early on you want less distractions when you're teaching a dog something. So to mix up place with down for a dog that doesn't know either, you don't want to do it in the same first few sessions. You want to do a place session, then you also want to do a down session. You can work on down on the cot, but don't be doing place at the same time in the first few sessions. Keep all your commands separate when you're teaching them, because the least amount of distractions you have for them, the easier it is for them to learn, right? We want to really focus in on the markers and the movement, the physical behavior we want, and then finally calling it what it is. And then when you've got a really good down and a really good place, you can have more expectation about doing it together. There's some wiggle room in there. You can definitely start to overlap towards the, once they're really kind of getting the idea of place and getting the idea of down. But for their sake, to make them more successful, keep it all separate. Let's go. Let's do a couple more, and then I'll leave him here. Good boy. Place. This is all part of it. Yes! The fact that he laid down, I marked the yes, so I'm building upon my final expectation on place. It's not to get on the place and wiggle, it's just to get on the place and down. Place. So eventually you can kind of just wait, yes, for what he's going to do. So I don't even have to tell him to down. He's getting it. Maybe two more. Let's go. And like I said, the wiggle stuff I might shut down in a little while. Place. I should be able to pick this up and not have him, yes! He laid down, so I wanted to yes that. Like I said, that's ultimately what I want. But I was about to say I should be able to pick up the leash, and it doesn't mean he's getting up. Place. That time I didn't make him pause. I should be able to drop the leash, pick it back up if I want, drop the leash, pick it back up. Yes! Okay, one more and we're going to leave him there, which starts to build upon duration in place. So again, I can either, eventually I just want him to pause before he gets on, but sometimes right now while I'm teaching him the command, good boy, bud, I will say it right before he walks on. Nope. I didn't really want him getting that treat. Place. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do one more because he was distracted by that treat, or that dog kibble. Okay, this is going to be the last one. Place. Nope. Okay, that was really bad on my part because I said nope, he got off and got a treat. You know, if he does that 1 out of 20 times, it's no big deal. But if he's doing that every other time, it's too much. So I can tell also it's time to end the session. I can really tell it's just time. And again, for this guy, I really would rather have him look at me for direction of what's next. Like that. Good boy. Place. Good. So instead of yes, I say good. And I bring the food to him. So if you haven't watched my video on markers, that's really where you should be started. Good. Rico doesn't really eat so much from my hand when he's in a, nope. So that's, I have eyes in the back of my head. I was walking away, but I still saw that he almost got up. So now if he gets up, he's gonna get a nope with some leash pressure and body pressure to get him back on the place cot, and every now and then I'll say good. I'm gonna go pick up the kibbles that didn't quite make it into his mouth so I can use them. They're really tiny. Good. And because this guy does know down really well, down, good, I can use it. If you didn't know it, I wouldn't use it. Hope that makes sense. All right, so he's gonna hang out there while I get some work done. Rico's gonna hang out over there. And every now and then I'm gonna good him and good him as well. And this is number 4 in the place session, finally naming it what it is after 4 sessions or probably 30 minutes. Nope. Good, but every dog's a little different. All right, I hope you guys are having a good day. Let's see what he does here. I can either let him make his own choice or I could help him right now. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. And whatever you can do to help a dog be successful, choose that. This guy's a little wily. Nope. Down. So when I go to feed him, I don't want him to come up and meet my hand. I want him to stay in the down. So that's why I noped him and then I pulled the food away. So all these little things add up to good dog training and helpful communication for your dog. Sorry, this has been a jumpy video. I'm not sure what's going on with my camera. Hope you guys have a good day. And if you have any questions about teaching a dog place, hit me up in the comment section. Bye.